disconnected. Recording.
Yeah, that was the correction. That wasn't Gear Dude riding around with his blinker on. I think that was a rodeo cowboy that was riding around with his blinker on. Anyways, we're trying to figure out, they're talking about gnarly stuff. I'm like, man, we're not on gnarly bikes. So we're trying to figure out what we're capable of riding and what the CRFs are going to be able to do for us, and kind of go from there. But the guys that live and ride out here, you have a beautiful place. You have a beautiful playground. Make no mistake about it. Man, it's just gorgeous out here. We don't have this on the East Coast, man. Not even close. You can't see nothing because of all the damn trees. There goes the Astro Scrambler. I think it might be his first time on a, not his first time on a dirt bike, but maybe his first time in the dirt. Maybe, well, I think it might be his first time on a dirt bike. He's a street bike guy. Man, I'm really wringing out this 250L at some point. Yeah, I don't mind hanging back and riding a little sweep. Definitely don't want to push this bike a little too much. I'm already too heavy for it. Absolutely insane. Man, would I give anything to have my WR 450. Man, I could just chew up some of this terrain. I had the option when I came out here to bring my own bike, but I just, I couldn't afford to have the WR shipped out here. Plus, it wasn't ready to ride. It's kind of still tore apart back at the house. but she would have been prime out here. I mean, this little bike's fun. The whole purpose of the ride is to get to see and explore Idaho. First time I've ever got to do it from the seat of a motorcycle, so it's just insane. Yeah, I wish my bud Brandon could have came on this trip. Brandon Turner, my marketing manager at dirthammers.com. He just had some other things going on in his schedule, but this is for you, Brandon. I'm getting all of it on film, brother. Ooh, this little CRF, I'm getting her up to about 6,500, 7,000 RPMs. Whoa, whoa, I need to pay attention. That's a little too rough, too many rocks for this little guy. You can see the other guys down there. Oh, got the back tire loose back there. Man, I see an old structure up here. Oh, now that's killer. Oh, dude, that is insane. What's up, cows? Come on, Martin. Looks like we're going to break up into two groups. Ooh, the little Honda is struggling. Not very comfortable stand up and ride on this thing with the bars and stuff being as low as they are. All right, getting down into some trees. Make me feel like I'm back home in Georgia with some trees. This ain't no pine trees. That looks awesome. Yeah.
Prison low battery.
There'll be occasional steep sections, and the bad thing about quad trail for motorcycles is you're forced to always choose a rut, right? Yeah. It's a 2-track trail, and there's always rocks in the rut, so what you're doing is going back and forth to try to avoid most of the rocks. But there's one of those just down the hill here that's cool. The trail that these guys are going to go do is one of my favorite trails, but on those bikes, getting over 10,000 feet I think would be kind of hard. They're pretty underpowered, and there's some really steep sections. Yeah. Some of those guys are going to be pushing up there, I think. So I don't know if you guys want to do that or not. I'm glad to take you over this pass if it takes us all day, if that's what you want to do, because it's beautiful up there. But there's a little gnarl up near the top that you have to deal with. So you might have to push your bike for a couple hundred yards or something. But if you guys want to do that and just go slow, I'm into that. My suggestion would be either we do this and just take it nice and slow because it's beautiful up there, or we kind of reverse the route that we did, except we take a slightly different way back down the valley. We cross the valley, and I'll take you guys back up behind the tallest peak in Idaho, Mount Bora. And it's roads just like this all day long, so there's not very much that's technical to it at all.
Yeah. I'm game with anything that we can do. Yeah. You know, whatever he's comfortable with is fine with me.
That's my first time on dirt.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying let's do whatever you want. And look, all motorcycle guys are the greatest that ever lived, and I've been dealing with that my entire life because I taught road racing and everything. What I tell people is you're going to have a lot more fun if you know your size and just say, this is what I want to do. Then go out and have fun. There's no need to. This is not the time to convince me your pecker's 14 feet long. So just tell me what you want to do and we'll go have a blast. So if you want to go up and do this and take your time, that's okay. But if you want to ride roads just like we rode all day and have a blast, we'll talk a little bit about how to ride on dirt and stuff like that. We can do that too.
I'm honestly going for either or.
So dude, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Pick one.
Yeah, it's your choice. You pick.
So if we go up this way, right, then it's primarily a climb, but there's a view at the top.
There's a really beautiful view at the top, which I will show you on my cell phone.
Hey, what?
You're going towards.
Let's just go that way.
All right.
If it's too gnarly, we turn around and come back?
That's the issue.
Is it
turning around is a little bit of an issue.
Oh, okay, so it's that kind of...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a steep technical trail. It's a quad trail.
Off camber.
Off camber and stuff. But there's a meadow we could ride up to. Why don't we ride up to the meadow and see how you do there, okay? Yeah. There's a meadow where we can turn around. If you're feeling good when we get to that meadow, we'll just keep going. Does that sound like a plan?
Let's go for it.
Now let's talk a little